Cardi B cries bitterly after Stefon Diggs' surprise bombshell. The night was supposed to be ordinary, cameras flashing, lights glittering, fans cheering. Cardi B had just wrapped up her private performance at a luxury event in Miami when everything changed. She looked radiant in a diamond-encrusted gown, her laughter echoing across the rooftop. Stefon Diggs stood nearby, smiling proudly as he watched her command the crowd. To everyone else, they looked like the perfect couple, unstoppable, glamorous, and deeply in love. But beneath the surface, Stefon had been carrying something heavy, a secret he could no longer keep. The calm before the storm. After the event, Cardi and Stefon returned to their penthouse suite overlooking the Miami skyline. The city shimmered below, but the mood between them was unusually quiet. Cardi noticed Stefon pacing near the window, his hands in his pockets, his jaw tight. "Baby, what's wrong?" she asked softly, walking toward him. "You've been acting strange all week." He hesitated before turning around. His eyes were wet, something Cardi wasn't used to seeing. Stefon Diggs, the NFL superstar, was known for his confidence and calm, even under pressure. But tonight, his voice cracked. "Cardi," he said slowly, "I need to tell you something before someone else does." Her heart skipped a beat. "What do you mean before someone else does? What's going on, Stef?" He exhaled deeply and looked down. "A story's about to drop, about me. About something that happened before you and I got serious. I wanted you to hear it from me first." The bombshell. Cardi's chest tightened. "You're scaring me. What happened?" Stefon walked closer, gently taking her hands. "A few years ago, before you and I became official, I had a short relationship with someone in the industry. I never told you because I didn't think it mattered anymore, but now, she's claiming she's having my baby." Cardi froze. For a moment, she couldn't even blink. "What?" she whispered. "She's saying it's mine," Stefon continued. "But it's not true, Cardi. She's doing it for attention, to ruin us." Cardi pulled her hands away, pacing across the room. "So this is the big surprise you wanted to tell me? A woman out there saying she's pregnant for you? And you didn't think I deserved to know before it hit the blogs?" Her voice broke mid-sentence. The tears came fast, unstoppable. "Stef, I've been defending you, telling people you're different. That you're not like the rest." He tried to reach her, but she stepped back. "Don't touch me right now, please." Cardi's breakdown. She sat on the edge of the bed, sobbing into her hands. Memories of all their beautiful moments, the gifts, the late-night calls, the laughter, flashed before her eyes. She had built her trust in him brick by brick, after everything she had endured in her past relationships. And now, just when she thought she had found peace, this storm hit her heart. Stefon knelt in front of her, his own tears glistening under the dim lights. "Cardi, please listen. I swear on everything I love, I never cheated on you. I never betrayed you. This woman's trying to destroy me because I refuse to go back to her. I'm going to take a DNA test, I'll do anything to prove it." But Cardi was broken. "You should have told me before it got this far," she said through tears. "You promised transparency. You said no secrets." "I know, baby. I was scared," he whispered. "Scared of losing you." The internet explosion. Within hours, TMZ dropped the headline. Stefon Diggs' alleged ex claims she's pregnant, Cardi B reacts in tears. Social media erupted. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with comments, theories, and divided opinions. Some defended Cardi, while others accused her of being naive. Memes spread like wildfire. Every time Cardi refreshed her phone, new notifications poured in, and with each one, her heart shattered a little more. She went live on Instagram for just 30 seconds, enough for the world to see her red eyes and trembling voice. "I don't even know what to say anymore," she whispered. "I just need peace right now. Please stop tagging me in that story. I'm human too. That short clip went viral instantly. Hashtags like hashtag pray for Cardi and hashtag Stefan speaks began trending within an hour. Stefan's public response. 2 days later, Stefan Diggs broke his silence. Sitting alone in his living room, he posted a heartfelt video message to his followers. "I never wanted to hurt Cardi," he said, his tone heavy with emotion. "What's being said about me isn't true. I'll take every step necessary to prove that. But right now, my focus is on her, the woman I love, the woman I disappointed by not speaking sooner." His statement earned millions of views in minutes. Yet for Cardi, the damage was already done. She remained quiet, avoiding the media, and spending time with her kids while reflecting on what love and trust really meant in the public eye. The reconciliation attempt. A week later, Stefan showed up at Cardi's New York mansion with flowers, tears, and sincerity in his eyes. She didn't want to open the door, but something inside told her to listen. "Cardi, please," he said as she cracked the door open slightly. "I took the test. It came back negative." She lied. Cardi looked at him for the first time in days. Her mascara-stained cheeks told the story of sleepless nights and endless crying. "Why didn't you trust me enough to tell me everything?" she whispered. "I was afraid," he admitted. "But losing you was worse than any fear I ever had." Slowly, Cardi's expression softened. "I believed in you, Stef. I still do. I just needed honesty." He stepped forward, cupped her face gently, and said, "From now on, no secrets. Only truth. Only us." Tears welled in her eyes again, this time not from pain, but relief. She leaned into his chest, finally letting the weight fall off her shoulders. A new beginning. Weeks later, Cardi returned to the spotlight stronger than ever. In a candid interview, she shared her side of the story. "Love ain't perfect," she said, looking directly into the camera. "It's messy. It hurts. But when it's real, you fight for it. Stef and I had our moment, but we're choosing love over lies." Fans applauded her honesty. The world had watched her cry, break, and rebuild, and now, they were seeing her rise again. As for Stefan, he stood by her side at the BET Awards weeks later, proudly holding her hand on the red carpet. The whispers were still there, but so was their unbreakable bond. And as the cameras flashed, Cardi looked at him with tears glimmering in her eyes, this time, tears of forgiveness, not sorrow. Title: Cardi B cries bitterly after Stefan Diggs surprise bombshell. It all began on a quiet Sunday afternoon in Los Angeles, when the world least expected drama from one of the industry's most talked about couples, Cardi B and Stefan Diggs. Fans had grown used to their public affection, glamorous events, and flirtatious banter online. But on this day, the internet went up in flames after Diggs dropped a surprise bombshell that left not just fans speechless, but Cardi herself in uncontrollable tears. The calm before the storm. Cardi had spent the past few days preparing for an upcoming performance in Las Vegas. Between rehearsals, interviews, and family moments with her kids, she looked genuinely happy, glowing even. Her recent posts showed her smiling in a silk robe, sipping champagne, and dancing to unreleased beats while Stefan cheered her on from the background. To the outside world, everything looked picture perfect. But what no one knew was that something deep was brewing in Diggs' mind, something that had been weighing on him for weeks. According to close sources, the NFL star had been quietly emotional and distant over the past few days. He had stopped posting playful videos with Cardi, skipped a few public outings, and had long, private conversations on the phone late at night. Cardi noticed it, too. She had confronted him gently one night. "Baby, you've been quiet lately, talk to me. Is everything okay?" He smiled faintly, kissed her forehead, and said, "Soon, you'll know everything. I just need time to find the right words." The bombshell moment. The shocking revelation happened during an Instagram live session Stefan decided to host on a calm Saturday evening. Thousands of fans joined immediately, expecting to hear news about his upcoming season or maybe a sweet message for Cardi. But instead, Stefan began with a trembling voice. "Y'all know I love hard. And when I love, I give everything, my time, my loyalty, my heart. But sometimes, life puts you in situations that test everything you thought you knew." Cardi, who was in another room scrolling through her phone, joined the live like everyone else. At first, she smiled, assuming it was just another one of his motivational talks. But as he continued, her expression changed. Stefan paused for a long moment, looked straight into the camera, and said, "I've been carrying something heavy, and I can't hide it anymore. I made a mistake, not the kind that destroys love, but one that forces you to face who you are. And I owe the truth to the woman who's been my peace, my partner, and my best friend." The comments exploded instantly. "What's happening? Is he breaking up with Cardi? No way, please say this isn't real." And then, the words that broke millions of hearts, especially Cardi's, came tumbling out. "I received an offer from overseas, and I've decided to move there for a year to focus on something that's been calling me for a long time, building schools and youth centers in Ghana. It's been my dream since I was a kid, and I can't ignore it anymore." Cardi's emotional breakdown. For a moment, the entire world went silent. Cardi's phone slipped from her hands. Her lips trembled. This wasn't a breakup. But it felt like one. The idea of Stefan leaving the country, being away for months, maybe years, struck her like thunder. She ran to their bedroom, slammed the door, and broke down in tears. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" she whispered through sobs. "Why do I have to find out with the world watching?" According to one insider close to the couple, Cardi cried for hours. She wasn't angry about his dream, she admired it. She was heartbroken by the distance it would create between them. "They've become inseparable," the source said. Cardi leans on him for peace and stability. The thought of being apart tore her soul apart. Later that night, Stefan ended the live session with teary eyes. He posted a single message on X, formerly Twitter. "Sometimes love means letting your purpose guide you, even if it hurts." The private goodbye. A few days later, paparazzi captured Cardi and Stefan leaving a private airport hangar. She wore dark shades to hide her swollen eyes, while he held her hand tightly. Before boarding the jet, he pulled her close, whispered something into her ear, and kissed her forehead for a long moment. Witnesses said Cardi broke down again as he stepped onto the plane. She watched it take off until it disappeared into the clouds. That night, Cardi shared a heartbreaking post on Instagram, a black screen with the caption, "Sometimes the person you love the most is the one you have to let go of, for now broken heart doth." Within hours, millions of fans flooded her page with support. Some praised her strength. Others criticized Stefan for blindsiding her publicly. But everyone agreed on one thing: the love between them was real. The letter she never sent. Days later, a source revealed that Cardi had written a private letter to Stefan but never mailed it. It read in part, "You changed my world. You showed me what real love feels like. But my heart ain't built for distance, baby. I'm proud of you, but I miss you already. Please don't forget the sound of my laugh, the smell of my perfume, or the way I hold you when you can't sleep." The note ended with 3 words that left fans in tears when it later leaked online. "Come back soon." Fans react worldwide. The internet exploded with hashtags. Hashtag Stay Strong Cardi, hashtag Comeback Stef, and hashtag Love Across Miles trended for 2 days straight. Even celebrities chimed in. Lizzo wrote, "Real love never dies. It just waits." DJ Khaled reposted Stefan's video with the caption, "Purpose before pleasure. Respect, King." But the most touching comment came from Rihanna, who simply wrote under Cardi's post, "Girl, sometimes God separates people to build